Ever since Soulja Boy started to tell him, he has been part of some pretty interesting business ventures, and to this day, not one of them has meant anything. And by that I mean, how many products do you have of his and you're like, wow, a child soldier made this? Now some of you probably only know Soulja Boy from his Snapchat filter and cheap-ass game console he was literally lying about to sell. But the soldier hole goes deeper than that. And the deeper you go, the more mediocre his products get. And before you say anything, just because your products sell doesn't mean they're good. I know he made some money off of selling soap during the peak of COVID, but whoever the fuck was buying this cheap ass soap wasn't even getting vaccinated, so it didn't even matter. He was charging $10 a gallon because you needed that much for it to actually work. But soap is the least of our worries. I will say, I was a fan back in the day, but as time went on, I started to see stuff for what it really is. I mean, have you ever tried writing your name on your sunglasses? No? Because it's fucking stupid, right? But one of his very first business ventures was when, and this is all according to him, was when he hacked a website called SoundClick to redirect traffic to his MySpace page, claiming to make $10K a day while in high school. Now, obviously, when he means $10K, he saw a big pile of money and was like, this has to be at least $10K, not realizing that no one got paid like that on MySpace. Not even Tom was getting paid like that on MySpace, you fucking liar. But fast forward to 2007, and one of his very first legit businesses he had was Yums.
Yeah, I already know, man. It's you know what I'm saying? Just get it, go on, get a little closer, up on that.
What are Yums? Well, they're basically Bapestas for kids whose parents didn't want to spend $200 on a Japanese Air Force One knockoff. But here are how the shoes looked. Basically, whatever color they were is the fruit they were associated with. The most popular ones, at least from what I was seeing at the time, were the ones with Soulja Boy on the bottom. And I'm assuming that's because no one wanted to be walking around with fruit shoes in 2007. If you thought people calling stuff gay was overused now, just imagine walk around in the strawberry kiwis and let me know how that goes. Or better yet, the strawberry sherbets. Fucking RuPaul drag race type shoes. He also had a commercial for them where he apparently partnered with Finish Line.
Chain on my neck, where my arms on. Down the gold grill, where my arms on.
Foot Locker would never. And guess which one of those is still in the malls? Huh, what? What mall are you going to? With who? Without me? But to this day, these shoes still have no hype behind them. I mean, when you try to Google them, it thinks you're thinking about the movie 310 to Yuma. Now, this next thing I'm going to talk about isn't really a business or something he sold, but back in the early 2000s, there was this phone called the Sidekick, and I wanted one so bad, but it was only on T-Mobile and I had Verizon. But anyways, there was this video that's still up on his channel that was uploaded 14 years ago, and it's just him showing off his custom Xbox 360 Special Edition Sidekick.
It's going down. Y'all come in, man. Y'all get a good look. Now y'all get a real good look at that. Yeah, it's talking back at you. I got this brand new Resident Evil Genesis on here though. Look, take a look. Take a look at it.
Imagine every time you turn on your iPhone it went
this.
Of course this was just a custom theme he downloaded, but at the time he had people like TechCrunch thinking it was real. But from shoes he moved on to the upper body and started making shirts, starting with his brand called Ocean Gang, and this shit is straight out of Fortnite. I am swag. That's like wearing a YOLO shirt and a fedora at the same time. But I heard less about this more than I did the shoes, and for a good reason. This is something the math teacher from To Catch a Predator would wear. But after Ocean Gang, he came out with Boulevard Supply, which is basically a Diamond Supply Co. rip, only the designs are ass. This is something a kid wears after he smokes weed for the first time. Or like, what is this? It's like he wanted to make a FaZe Clan jersey, but for 20-year-olds whose parents still dress them. This time around though, he did actually make it a retail store that I don't think is open anymore, and their last post on Instagram was 5 years ago, but their website is still up, which has new arrivals like butterfly hair clips. In between clothes and his next money-making scheme, he has a lot, or has said he has a lot of stuff coming out. Like apparently there was this Soulja Boy animated series that was supposed to come out, but only one episode aired. And honestly, out of everything he's done, this one has the most potential. It wasn't self-made and looked like a YouTube poop video. It was shot in the same style as The Amazing World of Gumball.
Do you know how I came to be the principal of this institution? Affirmative action?
And it's funny because I remember the music video he had with the same characters, thinking this would make an awesome cartoon. But this is better than any of the things he put out that never went anywhere.
Jabbar, what happened to your head?
Man, my project went run artist on me. I was studying the effects of introducing money into a moneyless environment, and I struck out.
Fast forward all the way to 2016, and he signed a deal with a poker company for 5 years, saying that his contract was worth $400 million, not knowing that that was the cap of what he could have got paid. But even then, there's articles saying that this company only had $50 million in cap to spend. So I don't know where the fuck he got that $400 million from, but after seeing that $400 million become a $400,000, he needed some extra money to pay off the investors. And that's where the Soulja game came to life.
There's whale poo And then there's you.
Now, as of today, the website he made selling the original consoles was seized by Nintendo and now redirects you to their website. I don't think I need to tell you why.
This is what you're getting, all right? You picking up what I'm putting down?
But these were basically those consoles you can get off AliExpress with pre-installed emulators that had 10,000 games uploaded on them. I think maybe a few got out, but a majority of people who ordered them had to get a refund.
I still have not received any shipping information despite ordering it with 3-day shipping that they make you pay for.
I see a lot of people saying that you can still buy the new ones he released that look like a PSP, but all I can find is this Twitter account selling this TRDR pocket, the Turd Pocket, which is basically the same thing, only this one costs $400 and can run games like Sonic from the NES.
If this system couldn't play this, even if it was only $70, we'd be in a world of trouble.
Soulja Boy will spend more time thinking of a lie about his product rather than putting out a good product. And hey, it looks like it's working for him, but just imagine how much money he could make if he didn't spend all this time. What does he even do? See you guys next week. Peace.